Hello, my name's Robert Dean Steele, and we are praying through the Psalms. Today, we're looking at Psalm 144. Listen to it, David writes. Bless the Lord, he is my immovable rock. He always gives me strength and skill for battle. So here is David extolling the fact that God is his consistency and his constancy, and he does two things. He gives us our strength and skill for battle. He's always kind and loving to me. He's my fortress, my tower, my strength, and my safety and deliverer. So, listening, first of all, God is kind and he's loving. He's also our fortress, our tower of strength, and our safety. Isn't it great to know that he's those things? He also is our deliverer. Then he says, he stands before me as a shield. Isn't that great to know that you and I have the Lord's protection? He subdues my people under me. God is able to give us victory over whoever will come against us. O Lord, what is a man that you even take notice of him? Or why do you even bother with us as a human race? Basically, he's saying, Lord, you consider us and you even look at us. But he says this, for a man is but a breath. His days are like a passing shadow. Our life here on this earth is very fleeting, but yet the Lord takes notice of us. Bend down from the heavens, O Lord, and come. He says, the mountains quake at your touch. They smoke at your touch. You are like fire to the mountains. Everything that can be shaken will be shaken. But Lord, we need you to come down. He says, attend unto my cry, Lord, for I am brought very, very low. Lord, I'm feeling kind of low right now. But Lord, deliver me from my persecutors, for they are stronger than I. But you know what? Even when an enemy comes in like a flood, God is able to rescue us. God is able to take care of us. And then he says, and your mercy, Lord, will cut off my enemies and destroy all of them and that afflict my soul, for I am your servant. I love this. He says, bring my soul out of prison, Lord, that I may praise your name. That's what we need to know. We need to have the Lord coming into our situation and having his touch upon our lives. Listen to also what he has to say here. He says basically this, Lord, I am needing your help right now, and I know that you're going to give it to me. Listen also to what he has to say here. Let those your lightning bolts and arrows, Lord, come upon your enemies. Please scatter them right now because, Lord, I need you. Reach down from heaven and rescue me and deliver me from the deep waters, from the power of the enemy. Their mouths are filled with lies and they swear to the truth that is false. And that's so much like what we're going through today. We need the Lord today to come. Then he goes on to say this, reach down from heaven and earth and rescue me. And Lord, I will sing to you a new song, O God, with the 10-string larp. He says, for you have granted victory for your kings. You are the one that has rescued your servant David from the fatal sword. Save me, O God, and deliver me from these enemies, these liars that chose to be treacherous men. David had people surrounding him that were trying to lie to him and slander him. And sometimes that's how you feel. But that's when we come and have the Lord helping us. And when that happens, guess what happens? God lifts us out of that place. Then he goes on to say this, here's my description of a truly happy land where the Lord is God. Listen to what he says. Sons are vigorous and tall as growing plants. Daughters have graceful beauty like the pillars of a palace wall. Barns are filled to the brim with crops of every kind. Sheep by thousands are out in our fields. Oxen loaded with down with produce. No enemy tacking the walls, but peace everywhere. That's what David sees. No crime in our streets. Yes, happy are those whose God is the Lord. Isn't that great to know? And that's what we want to see happen in our lives. That's why John prayed in 3 John 2, I pray that you be in prosperity and health, even as your soul prospers. That is Psalm 144. My name's Robert Dean Steele.